everybody, and welcome back to Bloomfield, Canada. In the pre-show, man, we have got a lot of farm sim news today. Was not expecting to get some sort of announcement on Phase 4 of the Year 1 Season Pass. That I can tell you for sure. We're going to be making some hay today. Making some hay. Waylon, what is up? And I just thought, you know what? Why not use the Kubota mowers? Well, that's why. They require 240 horses. We don't have the ponies to do the Kubota mowers. That's why we're not using them. But we could use the Kubota tedder. Dustin, Thor, Burgess. Is up, my peeps. Is up. Alan McHone, welcome, sir. Welcome. I want to let you know we sent the email out to the winner of your giveaway that you sponsored yesterday. Sent that out about an hour ago. Bruce, what's up? Chris? All types of people are here tonight. Watch us make some more baby bales. Or maybe they will make Kubota round bales. Nah, we'll make baby bales. They're always fun. Subscription car models. I'd be interested in what is that? What are those? I added a new mod today. It came out. It's the exhaust extension. It's kind of neat. When it's under load, we get some dark smoke coming out of the exhaust pipe. We'll take a look at it more during the stream. Just want to know if anybody else has had a chance to mess with that. Really, the more the engine's under load, the darker the exhaust is. Bill, good evening. Good evening. looks like so far. Not sure how many people have voted, but so far, 86% are saying yay to the Platinum expansion. It is announced today. Forestry theme. One 8 scale car. So, how big is 1/8 scale? I mean, it sounds pretty big. Anthony, what is up? I mean, hopefully, I guess administration is kind of like bankruptcy. Maybe they will be able to complete out existing subscriptions. Yeah, 22 inches, so about 2 foot long. That's pretty good. Pretty big size. Put them up on like shelves. Are they like die cast? Are they plastic? Are they made with like authentic parts, components like rubber for the wheels and things like that? Working. Rodolfo, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. London, what's going on here? What am I missing? Oh, sweaty London. Oh, okay. It's a little toasty here today. A little toasty here today. Not super humid, so that was good. At least it didn't feel super humid. Lots of folks in the UK don't have AC either, so yeah. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. All right, guys, I'm going to catch you all on the flip side. everybody, and welcome back to Bloomfield, Canada. It is November still, and we are making some hay today. Making some hay. We added a new mod. We added the exhaust extension. Really cool mod. I really like the added effect. We don't just see blowing exhaust, we have colored exhaust, if you will. A dark black color, and it comes up more under the engine load. So when we rev the engine up, it gets darker. In theory, it's darker the more the tractor needs maintenance. So I think that adds a lot. I really like it. Troll, welcome. This video is brought to you by Delilah Paxiran and Todd Templar. Thank you for being farm barons. So we have a lot to talk about today. Let's go ahead and get started with it. The Platinum expansion announced out of the blue. I got to work today, fired up my various browser windows, opened up various tabs, and checked the personal email, and what do I see when I open Discord? I see a message from the Giants about the Platinum expansion. Phase 4 of the Year 1 Season Pass has been announced. Let's take a look at this sauce, right? So here we are, just running normal like. Cut it off. All right, let's start it. This is the exhaust extension mod. Came out today for PC. Oh, did you see a little puff of black smoke? Let's do it again. Oh, a little puff of black smoke. Then we go full throttle on it. We get a little black smoke puffing out there. The more the engine's under load, the more black smoke we see. Man, that's one heavy car. 17 pounds. So yes, we have heard what the Platinum expansion is, what map is coming. A forestry-themed map in the Pacific Northwest of the United States. It's going to be a forestry-themed Platinum expansion with a bevy of new forestry equipment and vehicles. And I've got some slideshows up. I'm going to pull up here in a little bit. I've got a poll running. Here's what everybody is thinking. Pretty simple poll. Yay or nay? Are you yay or nay on the Platinum expansion? Mr. Jenner 93, welcome. I tell you, I'll be honest with you. I was a little taken aback when I first read the announcement. I was like, oh. Okay. Forestry. Alright. Let's read some more. And then I read some more and like, okay. It's disappointing. Not jumping out of my seat. But I'm hopeful. Because maybe by having a forestry themed expansion, we're going to get maybe a little better forestry gameplay. Right? I can tell you, I have seen time and time again multiplayer gameplays ruined as a result of cutting the wrong tree. Because for whatever reason, you cut the wrong tree and boom, the save game is blown up. I've also seen performance completely hit the tank and plummet because there was too many trees down, too many stumps down, right? We've had 300 plus bales down on one field on this map. Not a single issue with performance. You get a 24 logs down, and next thing you know, you're chugging away with lag issues in multiplayer. So we'll see. I'm hopeful that they will have some refinements in log handling, some refinements with respect to game performance. The screenshots look really good. Really excited to get more information about the map. It's not going to be a forestry only map. There will be farming on the map. I would say kind of like the Alpine expansion, right? The Alpine expansion was kind of focused in the Alps, the hilly Alps. There was some forestry going on. There was a lot of grass going on, so I would expect maybe the same kind of percentage ratio of grass to forest. Lots of interesting brands were announced. I haven't had a chance to look the brands up, see what type of equipment they are. I'm kind of hoping out for a tree shredder where I can just shred the tree from top to bottom right where it stands. So we'll have to see. But I do want to pull up, while we're here, I'm just going to keep spraying the field. I do want to pull up a little slide deck that I pulled together of the press release slides. So we got the FS22 Platinum expansion here. Front and center, the big Volvo wheel loader. Obviously, Volvo announcement was a precursor to Phase 4. I really was expecting Phase 4 to not be Volvo related. Wasn't expecting it to be forestry related. I was kind of expecting Volvo to come in year 2. So we also had part of the press release a John Deere, I guess this is called a feller. Not like a feller like a guy, but a feller as in something that falls trees. And look at the ground. I mean, look at the forest there. Looks like completely different trees too, right? So here we have another John Deere. This is what, a skidder. Bring the trees, the logs out of the forest. Take a look at the ground. We've got some dead trees in there, some other tree types. And then we have a new tractor brand, I believe. Interesting log grab there. Got a little log trailer. There's the Volvo High Lift, they're calling it. I was looking at the right. That is a train car. I'm not too keen on the bumpers there. I don't think that's too American looking. Look in the background. That might be some sort of sawmill. The announcement did talk about new production, I believe. We'll take a look at the press announcement too. But look at those logs. Look at those trees. That is, I think, a completely different tree than we have already in FS22. Then we have another angle on that. See on the left, it kind of looks like a pile of wood chips behind that fencing. Some more railroad lines behind the high lift. Kind of an interesting log trailer there. Again, I'm not super sure how accurate that trailer is to American train cars, but at any rate. But yeah, there we go. So Platinum expansion is now officially announced. The only thing we don't know about as far as year 1 season pass is phase 3. What on earth is phase 3 bringing us? Right? Also did a little math. Chris says they are redwoods, so that'll be interesting. Did a little math related to the year 1 season pass and the value that we are seeing or not seeing with respect to the year 1 season pass. And turns out with the Antonio Cario pack, with the Kubota pack, and with the price for the year for phase 4, we are at nearly $43 of DLC if we were to buy all those individually. The year 1 season pass was $39. So we are, in essence, already seeing more cost than buying the season pass. So whatever phase 3 is in essence free with respect to value. Now, of course, you could argue that, well, had I known exactly what was in the season pass, I wouldn't have bought it. True. But you didn't have to buy it up front either, right? The season pass should only be bought up front if you're already fairly committed to buying all the DLC anyway. Then the value's there. I've said all along, if you're somebody that picks and chooses what DLC to buy, don't buy the season pass when you have no clue what's in it yet. The season pass will be available forever. Once you know what's all in it, you can just buy it after the fact, right? So yeah. So phase 3 is doing things more efficiently, which to me sounds like it's big equipment, bigger stuff. That's what it sounds like to me phase 3 is. Yeah, Walter, I don't know what the why they would announce phase 4. I mean, we're July 12th. So it's August, September, October, November. So we're 4 months away. We're 4 months away from phase 4. So that means we could be 1 to 2 months away from phase 3. Right? So Adam, that is a $19 value, a $20 value. $19.99 is the non-pre-order price on the Platinum Edition. $18.99 on the pre-order Platinum Edition. I still need to update my partner codes, but I will be working on that tomorrow. If you are gung-ho about the Platinum Edition, want to buy a pre-order, and you want to pre-order from Giants, you can always put my partner code down in the order. I'll get a little bit of a credit there. That'll be much appreciated. You did, Derek. Somebody did. There was talk about phase 4 being forestry. I was skeptical of that. Really, I was just hopeful that we would see something Asian themed for phase 4. Langer, what is up? But yeah, I think part of my disappointment was the realization that my thought process and my hopefulness that we would see something Asian, maybe we would see some fruit trees, maybe vegetable farming, peanuts, lots of speculation around lots of things, was all dashed, just completely down the toilet, because we know now that it is forestry related. check. Parking this thing, but I want to make sure that I actually have all the weeds under control. Yeah. All the weeds are good. All the weeds are good. Let's do this. Let's watch the exhaust come out of this one. Oh, did you see the smoke? See the smoke? Mr. Jeaner, I'm just ecstatic about forestry. For Rasmussen with the member gifting going on here. What a great guy he is. Anthony Walsh, you are a member. David, you are a member. Alien Jim is a member. A1 Trucker is a member. And Cameron is a member. Thank you for and welcome to the channel membership, everybody else. We're going to hear the sirens for a little while. So just sit back and just wait. Well, Langer, forestry is farming to some degree. Agriculture is a very broad term, and farming is a rather broad term. There is a whole concept called agroforestry. Responsible forestry is a form of farming to some degree. You are harvesting trees and then ideally replanting trees, replanting the forest. You're managing the land, managing the resources available to you. Now, we're not talking about just clear cutting a rainforest here. Our paper comes from forestry. A lot of things comes from forestry. Cardboard boxes, building materials. So while loggers would not necessarily refer to themselves as farmers, they are, in essence, cut from the same stone. So let me pull up the actual posting here, and I'll read the blog posting. We'll put it up on screen. Let me get this up on screen. All right, here we are. Platinum Edition and Platinum Expansion coming this November. Farming Simulator 22 will receive a shiny Platinum treatment on November 15th. So almost exactly 4 months to the day. The new Platinum Expansion and Platinum Edition base game and expansion, and all new brands, machines, gameplay mechanics, a new map, and more, both available digitally, retail, PC, and consoles. Platinum Expansion contains 40 plus new vehicles and tools. Enjoy brands like Volvo, new gameplay features, new Silver Run Forest with new production chains, and the expansion is included in the Year 1 Season Pass. After recently announcing the Volvo joining Farming Simulator, we can expect Swedish manufacturers to enter the series of the Platinum Extension. We have Impex, John Deere, Kohler, Komatsu, Fenzit, whatever, and that one. Yeah, something Mueller. And other brands alongside Volvo represented in the expansion. We've got the Volvo, we got the John Deere 843L2, the John Deere FD55 Weed Feller Buncher. More machines will be announced soon. 40 authentic vehicles and tools to enrich your farming and forestry experience. Inspired by the Pacific Northwest with its woody landscape, the Platinum expansion introduces Silver Run Forest, a map with many possibilities. Take on new forestry missions, plant new types of trees, and even build a boat at a shipyard and evolving projects and other evolving projects. So some have speculated that's kind of like SnowRunner, where you have to deliver so many trees, and then, you know, as you deliver certain trees, you see, you know, the next phase of the thing evolve. That'll be interesting to see. As Silver Run Forest is ripe with production chains and points of interest that develop based on your delivery of logs. So as you deliver logs, things will happen. The expansion also allows you to grab tree marking spray to highlight trees. So we can come through and psst, 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 psst. We can tag trees. Psst, psst. La 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 la. More about just the game itself. La la la. More about the expansion and season pass. How to pre-order. And there you go. So that is the announcement. That is the major news. Some interesting ideas there to ponder. Forestry missions. A changing landscape potentially as you deliver logs to locations. Right? It'll be very interesting to see what these 40 things are. It'll be very interesting to see information about the map itself visually. And then also to kind of learn more about what these more production options are and what these missions are with respect to delivering logs. So yeah, probably tomorrow, if I'm ultra bored working from home, I will take a look at some of those brands and see what types of agriculture or forestry they might have. So very, very interested. Yeah, I went on a little bit of a rant, right? Went on a little bit of a rant the other day, specific to missed opportunities I felt on the Rodney DLC for FS19, where all we got were a pair of tree harvesters and a forwarder. So it'll be interesting to see what these maybe unique gameplay ideas are around delivering logs, how this building a boat and other things comes about. You know, something I really wished SnowRunner had done was, as you kind of deliver things on the map actually improves, right? Like in SnowRunner, there was a mission to drain the swamp. And you had to drain the swamp by doing some things. The swamp never drained. Right? I want to drain a swamp and then have the swamp drain. So then it's fairly dry, fairly easy to navigate. Then you could strategize around what missions you do when, because ultimately it makes getting around the map a lot easier later on. All we had in SnowRunner was we could build some bridges, and that made getting around easier. So, while I'm not head over heels. I'm not jumping out of my seats. I'm not thinking it's the best DLC ever. I'm interested in learning more about it over the next 4 months. Cookie Trey, what is up? How is it in Ohio? It's a little toasty here in VA today. How's David going? What's Derek? It's in France. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, it's winter down there. So let's just see how the vote's coming along. We got 68% say yay, 32% say nay after 56 votes. We're going to leave the voting up for the next 30 minutes. We'll close it out after an hour. See where we stand with, you know, $18.99 pre-order, $19.99. And like I said, if you add up the cost of the Antonio Carrillo DLC, you add up the cost of the Kubota DLC and the Platinum DLC, you're already almost at $43. The year one season pass was $39. So we can probably surmise that the Phase 3 DLC is going to be around $12.99, just based on the other prices. So, you know, you're paid $39 for the year one season pass, and right now we're sitting at $43. If you add another $13 to it, so it'd be 46. So it'd be $56. That'd be saving $16 between buying them all individually or buying the season pass. But yeah, you could argue, well, I wouldn't have bought, you know, 3 of the 4 DLCs if I knew what was included. True. You may not have. It's always the gamble you take when you order something or buy something sight unseen. Right? A little buyer's remorse sometimes. Right? Sometimes you get that, you fooled me once, but you're not going to fool me again. And then maybe be like, I'll never pre-order something again. Okay, that's fine. Right? No problem. Derek, what's up? A log winch for console would be awesome, would it not? That would be money for console players. I tell you what, I had a set of forks in FS17. I could clear a forest in a few hours using a chainsaw and these forks on a tractor. They were the best things ever. They were like Stoll Duo forks. They had 2 fingers, 2 front grabbers, and they also had straps. So yeah, I mean, I could just pick up 5 or 6 logs with those things, lickety split, drop them in a trailer, load up a log trailer in like 20 minutes. But I want to be able to pull up to a tree, turn on a shredder, and just shred it right down to its stump, right where it stands. That would be awesome. Console players had the ability to use a winch. That would be awesome. Yeah, if they did something a little bit better with respect to logs freaking out when you grabbed a big log load of them. Well, summer is not over until October, is it? Now we know that according to the Giants website, let's go back there. We'll go to DLC. And we know that this is coming November 15th. Right? We know that the DLC is coming November 15th. And that's 4 months away. So they have to release Phase 3 between now and then. Are they going to split the difference? Are we going to see Phase 3 in September? Phase 4 in November? Right? Are we going to see Phase 3 in August? We don't know, right? Nobody knows. I don't know. Heck, they didn't tell me anything about the Platinum announcement until afterwards. And technically, I didn't know much afterwards either. I went to the press site and grabbed those images that we just showed. So it'll be interesting to know. It'll be interesting to see how it all comes out, how it all comes together. You know, when it comes out and your hopes are dashed a little bit because you thought you had kind of pegged it with the single. You know, when you're looking at the brands and you go to Izeki, there's only one Izeki tractor, a Japanese tractor brand. There's just one Izeki tractor. And then we have Kubota. You kind of think, oh, well, if you think about what does the game not have a lot of, they're not really represented very much. The Asian market. Maybe that expansion is the Asian market. That's what I was kind of hoping on ever since the game was released, is that Phase 4 would be the Asian market stuff. And then when they announced Forestry, it's like, well, it's not the Asian market. I feel a little depressed now. Right? I think no matter what they would have announced, if it wasn't the Asian market, I'd have been depressed. Did I know? Well, there goes that idea. Well, Adam, I don't think we're going to see that with the hint of doing things more efficiently. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see more crop types in Phase 3. Just with the whole doing things more efficiently hint. Apparently we do build a boat. We build the Ark. Right, we build the Ark in Phase 4 somehow. And it sounds like there's other points of interest that we have some level of interaction with around forestry. Ryan, that is guidance steering. That is a PC mod that is available over at the Giants Mod Hub. Enables basically a locked steering angle. Yeah, One of the holy grail features would be a universal GPS. Or a universal guided steering type thing. Ah, Schultz, you are such the ray of sunshine. No, it does not steer for you. It just keeps you in a straight line. Makes lane management, makes lane skipping and all that a lot easier. It won't be painful. It's not that I can't do forestry. I just choose not to. You should go look up my FS17 video on how to do forestry easy. Most of my disdain for forestry is just how much I've seen it completely ruin save games. Right? We had a magic tree on Crawford Farms. If we cut the magic tree, the entire save game would just implode. Anytime on multiplayer somebody says we're going to do forestry, I'm thinking, oh my lord, it's a ticking time bomb. And maybe they'll refine the log physics a bit more. Chris Miller with the $2 super chat. Look at that, little stars. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to have to do the boat, eh? Well, if we get early access, we'll show it off as best we can. Right? We'll do what we always try to do. Oh, that Mr. Dio there. Forestry is the reason he got a PC. Alright, so let's see our semes. Our semes is 8.4 meters wide. Like the Bota pack. Oh, 12 meters wide. I mean, how could you not go wrong with that? Give it to me. Oh, shoot. Shucks. Shucks. We're gonna have to tend some grass over at the pig farm. Rodolfo, Giants Mod Hub. The Kubota pack is over at the Giants Mod Hub. That actually released the day the Kubota pack came out. Langer will be next on the Italian map on Friday at the earliest. Tomorrow we're not streaming because my youngest has a sword class, a keto. Is that it? Keto? Sword class. That is from 7 to 9. So that doesn't work out for streaming. Thursday night is our Thursday night Forza Horizon 5 night. So, yeah. So the next time we possibly could do Farm Sim streaming would be Friday night. Hot Wheels is out next week, the 19th. This week is the last week of the Hot Wheels Season 9. So yeah, Hot Wheels is next week. The 19th, so that is next Tuesday. What Captain Kiwi? It's actually hip hop. It's listed as hip hop in the Screen Beats category. David, that's awful to hear and good at the same time. Hope you have a good trip. Not so excited for the reason for the trip, but hope you have a good trip. If the darn country was not so huge, right, I'd try to meet up with you. But just like Australia, right, when you're just because you're in the same country doesn't mean you're anywhere is even remotely close. Yeah, right. I mean, I have no idea. I would say maybe try less stuff. Maybe you've got too much stuff on the map. Too much stuff in the same place. Too many bales on the ground. Too many logs down. Are you playing at 4K? Are you playing at 1080p? Is this an Xbox One, Xbox X, Xbox S? FS22 Kid Farms, welcome. I'm doing pretty good. Canada is wider and possibly even taller. We're indifferent to Canada. There's no animosity. Canada's up north, we're down south, right? We're in that you don't bother us, we don't bother you relationship, right? It's that next door neighbor that, you know, when you're both outside, you nod at each other and maybe say sup. And that's about all your interaction is. But that's all the interaction you ever want. Is that sup, right? And then they try to talk to you one day and you're like, what are you doing? No, this is not our relationship. We're not talking. Ryan, it changes from time to time. We're running two-day months, so it doesn't really matter how much we get done today because tomorrow will be November 2nd. Farm Sim Jim, I heard that. I was watching a tech tuber make some statements about how there were some pretty deep price cuts. What's the 3070 going for today? I just got me a 3080 last Friday. Got it for $7.99. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'm a little apprehensive as to what a 3080 might price out today. But I think I'm still good at $7.99. I don't think it's plummeted. Yeah, the little baby screws, I mean, they are ridiculous. The little baby screws. Now, there's some motherboard manufacturer that's come out with a little retaining clip for their M2 drives. It's like, are you kidding me? Everybody needs to do this. $575. That's not bad. This thing's a little bit too light probably for this rake, but I don't care. Tuki, I hope you don't have those screws just floating around in your case still. You know, metal floating around in a case with electronics in it. I mean, these are ultra little screws. Ultra little. They're ultra flatheads, and the actual thread, they probably have like 4 threads. What? Captain Kiwi, I don't know what you're talking about. Do I know? You know who you are talking about, right? What? Huh? Talking about Tukey. Tukey's got a few screws loose, that's right. That's right. Row 009. We got a license to row. Man, this is going to be one massive windrow. I can only imagine how that baby baler is just going to spew out bales. We might legitimately have to do round bales. Tell you what, there was an ambassador that had a really awesome suggestion today, and I don't know if it's a suggestion he had or a suggestion from his community, but he had a suggestion that what if Giants made the collectibles so they were like little tractor parts, and after you collected all the tractor parts, you were awarded by having a, you know, classic tractor unlocked, right? Like, let's imagine if you collected all the tractor parts on Elm Creek. Maybe you got some sort of classic Massey Ferguson or something. If you collected all the classic tractor parts on Halt Betheroon, you got the Porsche tractor, or on Erlengrot you got the Z-Tor, right? And it wasn't just money, it was, you know, something material. So, yeah, that was an awesome idea. Will it ever come out? I don't know. Right? Well, we can hope. Biggie Farming, thank you for becoming a farmhand. for 6 months. Thank you very much, sir, for your renewal. Well, we had some Lamborghini tractors in 17. Did we have them in 19? I don't remember if we had them in 19 or not. Oh, so they were add-on mods. I don't know, Brian. I would say try the various settings and see what works. As someone who doesn't have an Xbox, let alone a Series S, I don't have any first-hand knowledge. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Jeaner, for that contribution. I'm having a fabulous night. I mean, who wouldn't have a fun night doing a little grass work? Rodolfo is now Kubota equipped. It is a big pack. It is a big pack for sure. It's lots of equipment though. It's lots of equipment. Let's go see how that baler works over here. It'll be like pump, 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 pumping out bales. They're doing a perfectly fine job for what I need them to do. I know, I wish, whoa, what the heck are you doing? I wish we had the, ability to adjust the mirrors like we can in ATS. It's like, I don't know, what were you even looking at here? There was a mod for adjustable mirrors in 19. Let's take a look at my exhaust extension again. We'll see it get dark when we climb a hill. we added the exhaust extension earlier. Yeah, you can adjust the mirrors. Watch out now. Schultz is going to adjust the mirrors and ATS. Man, them things are... I mean, imagine how busy the nodder is there. There we go, new bale, new bale, new bale, new bale. Oh my gosh. It is busy. Well, we got the dust mod. That's what we got going on here. We added that yesterday. We were messing with it. Crossbow Hunter, it is literally the first word in the stream title. I don't think the baler would be able to handle this type of speed in real life, eh? I know, I would have. But it's fun to watch it just spit out. Oh, here we go. Here we go, watch this. Oh. 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 Look at that trash talk. Right, look at that trash talk. Alright, so we've kind of validated that we can indeed bale these windrows. They are just ridiculously thick. It's going to make picking them up with the buncher rather interesting. We can turn this on. Where is it? Oh my, look at all those little dots. It's like we're playing Connect the Dots. And we got one little corner where we don't have any bales because, well, we still have Rendra there. Is a lot of dots. Oh boy. 3080 Ti, 227 Intel G monitors, 6 new case fans. Oh boy. That was a big buy. Oh, you need to go back to work? Mr. Dio, are you going back to work? Uh-oh, what did Schultz drop down? We were going to turn off the voting here. 95 votes, 2/3 to 1/3. So 75% of you, 75 of you basically say yay to the Platinum expansion. 25 of you say not so much. Hayden Supra, I wouldn't pass it off that fast. It's not just adding more logging stuff. It sounds like there's potentially some new gameplay elements. Like building a boat. Somehow we're going to build a boat by delivering logs. Sounds like there's some other things that we're going to be doing as a result of building or delivering logs. Oh, 1,000-watt power supply. You are getting ready for the future with that one. All right, let's do this. Well, now it's darker than it was when I started out. No, no, no! Let's not bail, or let's slow down. We're bailing in the winter. The winter wonderland. Well, you never know, right? We've got phase 3. We talked about probably it's going to be dropping in the next 2 months. Doing things more efficiently. It's going to be probably bigger equipment. That's my guess based on the hint. But, you know, maybe your interest in 15 is kind of, was 15 your first, you know, so it's kind of that nostalgia view of nothing's better than when the first time I experienced it. Yeah, if you didn't play 19 or 17, then there was a pretty big jump between 15 and 19. There may be less of a visual jump from, you know, from a distance of 19 and 22. It's all good. Right, it's all good. Okay, so 15 just hit a chord with you, and 19 hit a chord with you. Maybe whatever comes next will ring that bell again. Yeah, Mr. Dio is waiting for a reason. He's not found one yet. Yeah, PF got updated. It was updated yesterday. So PF got updated yesterday. Ray, we use triple mowers to some of these fields with the M8. So yes, the M8 can handle triple mowers. Not every triple mower, but it can handle triple mowers. We use the Kuhn triple mowers, 120 and 60, so that's 180 horsepower. That's under the 200 horsepower requirement, or under the 200 horsepower of the M8. I know a guy who did a video on Follow Me for 22. I think he did an okay job explaining it. Oh, well, Mr. Dio, then you just need to wait for the Steam sale. Right? Nothing wrong with that. There we go. Oh, Cherry Hills. That was a 4X map from Stevie, right? Netterton Farm. Ah, that brings back some memories. Not a lot of memories, but brings back a few. Did you ever notice how this tedder, even the original Vicon Cooperland one, there's such a big delay between when the front rakes drop and the rear rakes drop? I figured out why. And it's perfectly timed with respect to the working speed of when you lift it. And when you lower it, so watch, when we lower it down, just past this windrow, the other one drops right as we get up to where the first one dropped. So if you sit there stationary, it's like, oh, why is it taking so long? But if you're driving and you drop it, they drop perfectly. Well, one thing also they did with 22 is that the hired helpers can follow around corners better. Like if you're around a bend and you make it follow the thing in front, it doesn't make a beeline straight path to whatever you're following. It actually will follow around the corner of of whatever you're following. We're about to pump out a ton of bales. We already made 86. We made 86 over in that other little field. Oh, making hay in the wintertime. At least it's not burning hot. How many bales do you think we're going to get off of this field? I wonder if we're going to make over 500. Oh, we're going to get one? Just a single bale. What if you could take a cotton baler, the big case cotton baler, and instead of it having the front header, you know, to pick cotton, what if you could pick up loose material with that and make giant hay modules? Would that be a wicked or what? It's a loafing machine. I'll loaf you. You get to modding a loafing machine. You'd corner the market. You'd have the only loafer in town other than Tukey. Scooter likes that idea. Well, it's got a custom crop counter, so I wouldn't doubt that it's whether it's going to be different than a base game map with the base crop calendar. he hasn't been able to get his ethanol plant pushed. Oh, there we go. Oh, finally they've moved it to console testing, huh? Alright, Thor thinks it's going to be 532 bales. Oh. Like, why am I going so fast? There we go. We're going to start popping out purple dots. Pop. Pop. Scooping out purple dots. Ray, I think the issue is how the game uses and reads custom growth calendars. I think it's tied to the map, and likely it's going to require someone to it may require a script to basically inject a modded growth calendar into a map. So that's the issue, is I think the way it calls it is it calls it from the map. But yeah, I mean, there's so many maps out there that do not do anything with their growth. They're just seemingly completely satisfied with the default farm sim growth calendar. And is it because they don't understand how to change it? They don't want to bother with changing it? That's why I like to point out if maps do or don't have custom growth calendars. Yeah, we are making little baby bales. Now this map has a very interesting capability. It looks like from the growth calendar you could double crop oats. So we're going to try that next year. We're going to try to double crop oats. It looks like you can plant oats in March and then harvest them in June, and then plant oats in June and harvest them in like November. Oh, you can definitely screw up the ratio to make TMR. And then you have to unload it, and when everything unloads, I think it's all hay. Yeah, we're playing put down purple dots. Bop, 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 right? We're gonna do a little bit of logging for sure. Right? We're gonna be doing a little bit of logging. And with FS22, with all the different bale sizes and bale capacities, it becomes a lot easier to mess up the TMR ratio. Line of bales. Ray, I think it's going to be bigger equipment. What? I don't know. I just think it's going to be larger equipment. Yeah, Giants took a while to bring out the Bergolt stuff, the larger seeders, and everything. I think we're going to get some bigger equipment. What that's going to be exactly, who knows? But I mean, the hint is doing things more efficiently. So what could doing things more efficiently be? And in my view, you're more efficient if you use larger machines to get the job done quicker. I would love, absolutely love to see the Vermeer self-propelled round baler. That is like the holy grail of equipment that they could possibly add for me. The self-propelled round baler that's zero turn. That thing looks sweet. And apparently Vicon's brand files are already in the game. Somebody found them already in the game. So there seems to be some evidence that Vicon is a possibility of a brand that is going to be coming to FS22. So what could we see out of Vicon that would be doing things more efficiently? The zero-turn self-propelled round baler. That would be awesome. doing things more efficiently with, let's say, a GPS style mod for console players. You know? You're not overlapping, you're not missing things so much. It could be all kinds of things. Time to drop more bales. Let's see how many we got at the end of this row. See if Thor's 532 is a see if we're on track. 100 or 238. Oh, I think your 532 is short by a lot. My gosh. 238 bales. I think last time we had 300 and some off of this field. How many are we going to have this time? Holy cow. Look at all the little dots down below in the mini-map. Right, look at that mini-map. It's just like someone's taking a blotter and just blotting. Dot, 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 dot. Connect the dots. It's still one bale. I refuse whatever you're telling me. I ignore your reality and I substitute my own. That's one dilemma when you have when you maximize your yield, right? You know, there's a lot to picking the proper size grain header for a harvester. You don't always want to go with the biggest header. You want to go with the biggest header that will allow you to make a single run down your field without filling up. That's why you'll see a lot of times out west, you'll see these huge harvesters with smaller headers because they can make it down before they fill up the bin on their harvester. And sure, it's more passes, but they can make a complete pass before they have to unload versus being stuck in the middle of the field. No, Ray Kelly, that is a easy dev controls thing. Show bales. On and off. Show pallets on and off. That's an easy dev thing. And Burgess likes purple bale dots, so... You know... The things we do... Yeah, so in real life, it's not always about the biggest header possible. It's about what does it take to be efficient. And the reason I'm using this tractor to bale is because I use this tractor to rake, and I have the same guided steering lane, so I can just enable guided steering and know that I'm picking up the windrow right down the middle, because it's the exact same lane I raked in. Hearing the thumping of the wipers. Well, you are using a windrower. The front rake is one. You just do it in one pass, so that's being efficient too. See where we're at now. 343. Look at all those little dots. Then when we get around to using the buncher, or the 14 bale combiner, don't we have that? We've got that in 22 now, don't we? Isn't there a mod to increase the bales? I think there's one. Maybe I'm mistaken, and I know there's one that makes pallets bigger. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. It's Raznik in the house. Welcome, sir. How's it go with you? Look, I can pause time. If we stylistically pan the camera down with the snowflake, it's like we pause time. Oh, did you hear? Did you see that there is a mod out today for automatic milk sales? Remember in 17? Right, and before, I think in 15.2, we had a mod that was, you know, to manual milk sale mod. Right, you had to put down a sign. Now there's the reverse of that. Now there is the automatic milk sales. Enable the mod and milk sales automatically. But Delia, Draven, welcome. How are things? How do goes? I don't know. I haven't used it. I don't know if the description goes into enough detail. $478. Oh, I don't think we're going to get to 582 or 532 now. I don't think we're going to get there. I have not tried that cedar mod at all, but it sounds interesting, right? That's the one that lets you, is that the one that makes cedars, like, roll? So no rolling is needed after seeding? I mean, I don't have anything to seed right now. $482 bales we made. 482 bales. I think other than Tukey's one, I think you were the only one that made a bet or made a guess. Now we get rid of the purple dots. Combine 14 dots into one. So before we exit the stream, I wanted to bring this back up and look at these press images again from the Platinum expansion announcement. This is a Pacific Northwest inspired map. So we're talking about, you know, Washington State, Oregon area, whatever the area of Canada is that's above Washington. We've got some new equipment. So we're getting a John Deere Feller Buncher. That's what that is. We've got new tree types that we are working with. There we've got a, what's that, a, what do they call that thing that brings logs out of the forest? And I believe that might be, I don't know what tractor that is. Is that a new brand tractor, or is that just some new thing that's over the tractor? But we got interesting log arm. We got kind of a push blade. Yet another log trailer. And take a look at those trees in the background. We got the Volvo high lift. With new trees. Chris said those were redwoods, most likely. Then we see on the right a train car, because you can see that little bumper down at the bottom. Right? I don't know if the train car is overly representative of a American style train car, because I don't really think we see those types of bumpers on those, but we got that. We got some sort of industry in the background. We're gonna see from this image that we've got a pile of wood chips, sorry. Some more train tracks. Large stacks of logs in the background. And then, yeah, confirmation that is phase 4 of the year 1 season pass with a release date of 4 months, almost to the day, November 15th. So that means that phase 3, well, it says summer 22. Phase 3 is likely no more than 2 months out, because if phase 4 is 4 months out, most likely they are going to combine or split the difference, right? Most likely they're going to split the difference between phase 4 and phase 3. So are we going to see it in September time frame? Are we going to see it in October? October time frame. Probably not. I'm thinking late August, early September for phase 3 of doing things more efficiently. But if you go read the blog post, there's a lot more information there. They talk about building a boat by delivering logs. They also talk about doing other things around the map with logs, as if the map is going to change as a result of delivering logs, missions around logs, new production. It will be a farming map also. It's not going to be forestry only. So there will be fields, there will be farming capability. And a lot more brands other than just Volvo. They named off some Swedish brands, some other brands. I plan on taking a look at those brands tomorrow and seeing what type of interesting machinery they offer to maybe get a little bit of an idea what type of machinery we might be seeing in FS22's Platinum expansion. Well, they did in before, not anymore. Farm Sim is no longer associated with Focus Home Interactive. Go. And one more bale will make 14. Well, thank you all for coming out and watching tonight. I have got to run. So I work in the morning, so I can't go up and be up too terrible late. Tomorrow night is going to be a busy night. No streaming tomorrow night from the channel. If there's a map drop or some interesting mods, though, we just might be able to get a video out later in the evening. So, as always, keep an eye out in the channel. We'll be back Thursday evening with our Thursday night Forza night, as always. But then Friday, if all is well, we will hopefully be back on Italia Emilia, doing a live stream on the Italian map. So do watch out for that. And until next time, guys, happy farming.